back to the Daily Grind. Thanks for checking out the channel. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back pickle biting bitch boy, cause you know what time it is. It's full time.
MMA.
Sugar Sean O'Malley, one of my personal favorite UFC prospects, is coming out and walking that thin line between cocky and confident in a new interview where he stated he feels like he should have been the main event for the Ultimate Fighter finale tonight, and he's eyeing a double bonus versus Tyrion the Flash Ware. Now let's get into this. A lot of you know the history with, why Sugar Sean O'Malley is one of my personal favorite fighters, so we're not going to delve into that. Let's get into this article where he said why he said he should have been the main event of the card. He said, the co-main event's fine, but I feel like I should have been the main event, because if you didn't know, Sugar Sean O'Malley he's got 2 viral knockouts in his last 2 performances. Now, his most recent viral knockout came in Dana White's Tuesday Night Contender Series, where he stole the show and earned his UFC contract. Now, in an interview with MMAfighting.com, he talked about, being given a co-main event slot in his UFC debut, and also his opponent Tyrion Ware, who he'll be facing tonight in the co-main event of the Ultimate Fighter finale. This is what he had to say. I think I should have been the main event of this card. I think that it would have been the perfect spot for me. Co-main event is pretty sweet, but I would have rather been the main event. And as far as, Tyrion Ware is concerned, he said he's a perfect opponent. They sent me his name. I didn't know who he was, but then me and my buddy looked him up and we saw he was the perfect opponent. He's a boxer. He likes to strike, and I think he's going to be a little flat-footed and slow. I think that'll allow me to really showcase my skill set, and I think that it's going to result in a really good performance. Now I got to stop right there because he said he thinks his opponent's going to be flat-footed and slow, and this guy's nickname is Flash. Tyrion Ware, his opponent, his nickname is the Flash. So unless Tyrion is just a big fan of, the superhero Flash, I don't know why his nickname is the Flash if Sean O'Malley, is thinking that he's slow. Now, I know that's just a side point. It doesn't mean much, but either way, he's saying that he feels like his opponent, Tyrion Ware, who is more experienced than him, is the perfect opponent. Sean O'Malley is 8-0 undefeated. Tyrion Ware, I believe, is 17-5, remembering off the top of my head here. And Sean O'Malley continued to say that the show and win money is okay, but I'm looking for that win bonus. I'm trying to get the double bonus, fight of the night and performance of the night. I want to get both of those. That would make it worth his while, he said. Now, this card tonight, there's 2 cards this weekend, the Ultimate Fighter finale and then also UFC 218 next week. Tonight, there's also another fight I'm very interested in, Joe Soto versus Brett Johns. But there's also a women's inaugural flyweight title fight. So, I don't know how even often that's ever happened, somebody to get a double bonus, fight of the night and performance of the night. But Sean O'Malley's shooting for the moon and shit. Even if he misses, he'll land amongst the stars. Hey, I've heard that before, and that sounds like what he's going for here. Now, some people might say he's cocky because, he wants 2 bonuses and he's not fine with getting the co-main event in his UFC debut. But this is a kid who, if you've listened to his interviews on MMA Fighting after he earned his UFC contract, he's, got a chip on his shoulder a little bit, like a young fighter, and he's also confident, which is, like Darren Till, like a Conor McGregor. You like to see confidence in these fighters. So it might turn some people off, but at the same time, I think he's walking that thin line. I don't think he's, being cocky here with this, but I will say it is pretty impressive that he's being given a co-main event slot in his UFC debut. That says, that's something to be said for his performance on Dana White's Tuesday Night Contender Series, because a lot of the fighters from that show that earned contracts, you just see them on, I'll see them like on random cards, and they definitely won't be co-main events. They'll just be on the card and stuff. So I'm looking forward to Sean O'Malley's fucking UFC career unfolding. I'm looking forward to his UFC debut tonight, and I really like what he had to say here. It's shown confidence, and if you watch his interview after his fight on Dana White's Tuesday Night Contender Series as well, even with Ariel Helwani, he was like, everybody's got their eye on me after this Dana White's Tuesday Night Contender Series knockout, but my last knockout went viral. Shit, my left stroke just went viral. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all are all looking at me now, but I've been doing my thug dizzle. So hey, it's a fucking confidence thing. I'm impressed. I'm looking forward to his fight. Hopefully he gets a spectacular knockout and we get to fucking report on it. Either way, looking forward to O'Malley's fights. It is what it is, man. Let the full-time family know what the fuck you tab at in the comments. I'm out.
Da 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 da.
It's the motherfucking DO double G.